Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday evening and another Splinterlands TV show. My name is Holazor, and I am here to try, maybe, possibly make it to Champ 1. It's a long road ahead of me, 412 rating points to go, but I'm going to do everything in my power to try. Try to get up to Champ 1 for the first time in I don't know how many seasons. It's been many hundreds of seasons. I think it's been hundreds of seasons, for I feel ancient. Hey Sarge, good to see you. It's good morning for you. It's 6:30 p.m. in the evening for me, but that doesn't stop me from being able to enjoy your company. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you okay. So, we're up here in Champ 2. Our opponent has been playing a little bit of everything, but they haven't been playing water or fire. It's 42 mana cap. There's Fog of War. So we can force our opponents to do our bidding, essentially, with their attacks. I'm going to go with Blue Splinter. I'm going to throw the Kraken out. And my quest today is ailments. So we want demoralize, weakens, poisons, that sort of stuff. I'm wondering if my opponent also has a similar mission on their hands. So I am going to bring a cleanse along. I'm going to bring some healing along. And then I should probably bring something that does damage along. I think we'll go with Gino Sharnus in that second position. And we'll see whether or not they can live to tell a tale of victory or whether they will tell us a tale of loss. That's a lot of magic damage. That makes me slightly sad. They've also got 2 healers for their Kraken. That's not great. Hey, Harry Joe, welcome. And hey, Bakuoni, welcome to you as well. Good to have you guys on board. Well, I'm very glad that that affliction came through on the Kraken. I'm also very glad that Gino Sharnus is Gino Sharnus, generally speaking, because he's going to take no damage from Ruler of the Seas. Well, he's going to take 1 damage, but what's 1 damage for Gino Sharnus with his 13 health? Not a lot. I am based in Australia, so down where it's dark and cold and mystical, because it's winter here at the moment. But that won't last very long. That won't last very long. But yes, we have people on Splinterlands TV from all over the country and the planet and the world. Not over in the universe. Cool. So we got more Australians lurking in the Splinterlands territory. That is good to know. The climb is I'm still in Champ 2. I think I've got about 400 rating points to sneak up into Champ 1. This is going to be my last opportunity to do so before the end of the season, so we'll see if I can take some good scalps, although I just realized I was playing Tailcock, who's actually a phenomenally talented player. So that is a good scalp to take as a first battle of the day and a first win. Gets me through to the first focus chest. And, well, I've got a long road ahead of me if I want to crack to Champ 1. Awesome. Thank you, Harry Joe. I keep uploading those replays, and I don't really know if people end up watching them or not, but I like to archive it. I know Twitch can archive it, but who knows, it could disappear at any moment, so I'm happy to share it because I recognize that not everyone is awake during the time that I stream. Not everyone's asleep either. I know those two things are the same, but I don't make sense. That's why I ramble so much. Alright, I have a super sneak to deal with, and I think I'm probably going to see, is that green splinter, dragon splinter? We might see an enemy kraken again. It's very similar mana allocation to last time, so I'm really tempted to just play the same team again. It worked for me last time. Who says it can't work for me again? Let's go with Gino Sharnus, Metal Eye Guardian, the Mermaid Healer, Dr. Blight. I've only got 5 mana this time to supplement our damage dealing. I'm gonna go with Tortoisan Chief, so I've got double healing on my Kraken to be really obnoxious. And I'm gonna get destroyed by magic here. So destroyed by magic. It's Obsidian with the super sneak. I don't know that my single triage is going to support the survival of my backline due to all the magic reflect, but if I can get Almo out of the way, I don't have to worry about magic reflect anymore. Let's see if I can survive. Really glad they didn't bring a cleanse along. That would have been super unfortunate. I'm not sure about their placement of their Kron in this team. I mean, I'm going to take this victory and be very grateful for it, because it was quite an easy one. And if the mana sets keep coming like this, then I feel as though I might make it to Champ 1. If I do, that'll be the first time in forever. Nice easy win. Nothing defeated on my part. Now, I'm only getting a 10% bonus there on my focus. That confuses me because the focus I have today is ailments, poison, affliction, weaken. Okay, so Dr. Blight has all of those. I thought demoralize would count as an ailment, but apparently not. So what I've learnt today is to make sure that Dr. Blight features in every team I submit today. Non-negotiable. Dr. Blight must be present. Okay, we got Silent Summoners, we got Dragon Splinter and Life Splinter available. They've got a pretty good collection of things there. I think Grandmaster Wraith sounds like an excellent idea. Let's do that. Using Selenia, though. Life is our only choice. Dr. Blight. Now, let's see what other weekends we have available. Ah, High Priest Darius is actually quite useful for this as well. So, that's great. Life doesn't have much poison, does it? Oh, yes it does. Actually, it has excellent poison. Hello to the Silver Shield Assassin. I don't know whether to go Magic Reflect or Shield Bearer. I know that I'm going to need healing of some sort. Shield Bearer is pretty pricey. Let's go with Conjurer. That way we've got 7 mana left over. Maybe Dragon Jumper. Let's do that, and we'll see if this works. I don't know if champion points are going to matter in the future. I've got quite a few of them from back in the day. They were a nice little boost to the airdrop points. I'm sure they can serve some purpose in the future. I mean, it's not like it's in position to hold on to the champion points. It's not like they're doing anything other than sort of reminding us of days when we were possibly much more successful Splinterlands players. I'm really glad I brought the Conjurer into my team here. They've done an excellent job by taking out 2 of my enemy combatants. I feel like this team came together quite nicely at this point. Could be subject to change, because who knows, I could still lose here. That sucks that I don't get a resurrection out of this. Really glad that that poison has come through. Well, you did get to champion at some point, but of course we have to take into account that I also got to champion at some point in the past, and the way the leagues used to work was you would encounter random players no matter what your ranking or rating was, so you could be in champion once upon a time and get matched with a bronze player and still earn a significant amount of ranking points. So I don't know if that's the reason why we got so high up in champion in the past, Sarge, or whether it was actually tenuously linked to some sort of arbitrary skill somehow. 310 rating points to champ. Where does that put me on the leaderboard? 157th. It's nowhere near the ratings. Did you end up pushing it all in Wild League Bakoni at all, or did you just stick to the modern leaderboard? I've got a better win-loss ratio than some of these people that are high up, though, I think. 472 for 237. Maybe I don't have a better win-loss ratio. I've got a better win-loss ratio than this person. 729 for 446 wins. Okay. What's coming next? Unprotected and a 15 mana cap. They've got a Mylor, and it doesn't look like they're afraid to use their Mylor. So sneaking won't be great. What else? Maybe I go with Life Splinter and just try to spam some ranged people. Let's do that. Don't know that there's enough mana for a General Sloan. There's no armor actually, so General Sloan will be quite a good option. Let's go Grenadier. Oh, you're pretty expensive and simultaneously you're fragile. This guy. The Arbalist, or Abalist, or however it is said. It's not a word that I use in English language all that often. Yeah, it's fun to sometimes have that. That's why I don't sort of stop when I get to Diamond, because I can't be a bully in Diamond. I can't be a bully in Champion either. So, and if I went back to Gold or Silver, I don't think I could be a bully there either, because you actually need some considerable skills to be able to consistently stay at the top of your league. I am unsure as to the potential success rate of this team. I didn't manage to put Dr. Blight in. They've gone with Death. That is not something that I saw coming. Well, hopefully. Grenadier. Nope, it's all over. Ouch. That one sucks. I really wish that was a victory. That would have been a nice bonus, but it was a loss. Still considerably higher than where I started today. Where did I start today? I started at 4288 and we're at 4376 now. So still 100 points above where we started. The target is Champ 1. If I don't make it, it's fine. Okay, we've got Stampede, we've got Alster, we've got Lear, and we've got a Kraken. So, and we've got Little League on top of all of that. Well, at least that means I can avoid the death of the Kraken. Perhaps I'm going to go with Daria, because Thorns is not really going to be a thing. Now, who's going to have better melee? I think Water's going to have better melee. Because we can go Seaweed, Eels, Dr. Blight for certainly. There's nothing that can trample. At least not from memory. Gouda cheese with your wine, Sarge? I don't know about that. Isn't that a particularly boring cheese as far as pairings with wine go? I don't know, because I am not a cheese snob. I like hard cheeses myself. I can't stand the soft stuff. My favourite cheese is probably provolone. It's great. It's wonderful. But I should pick my team. I really should pick my team here instead of talking about cheese. If I was talking about cheese truly, I'd be picking Llama Cube, because that can get very cheesy. But it's not where we are. Who's going to tank for us? We'll go with Zenith Monk. And I don't believe I can make that team any more threatening. Let's drop Mermaid Healer and go with another Opportunist by way of Parasitic Growth. No, I couldn't. I could have gone with another Summoner as well, but I didn't. Gouda cheese is very good in coffee. Now, that's not something I'd know because I don't drink coffee. So, it's one of those things. It's another fun fact about me. Do I think I'm going to win here? I'm not confident 100%. Can't say I've ever had that cheese sarge. And hey, JB Saints, welcome. Good to have you on board. Hope you're having a good day. Prepare for it to get a lot more harrowing and disappointing now that you're here to watch me not get into Champ 1. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to make it. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do everything I possibly can. And there we go. What a splendid way to gain some rank through an enemy surrender. Thank you. I appreciate it. Makes my life slightly easier. 313 rating points to go. Let's do it. Okay. We got Noxious Fumes and we got Broken Arrows. I don't actually drink tea either, Sarge. If I do drink tea, it'll often just be a plain green tea. I don't like warm beverages. It's something I just don't like warm beverages. Never really stand it. I like noodle broths and that sort of stuff, but warm beverages are just never really been into any. Even if it's a scenario where it calls for something like a hot chocolate, I'll be like, no, I prefer to have it with tons of ice. I think I said that on my last stream. I really like extremes. I really like either really cold drinks or really spicy food. It's like no in between. I'm the opposite of what your normal human being is like when it comes to beverages. Alright, we got Noxious Fumes, we got Broken Arrows. I'm going to jump in and pick the team. Yeah, I've never really needed caffeine to get up and get going, like a whole bunch of people do. Just, I don't like bitterness in as a flavor, really. And that's all I taste when I drink coffee. Just tastes like wet dirt with milk. Which I know I'm going to lose a lot of humans for making a remark like that. But yeah, wet dirt with milk. That is my description of coffee. Fight me. Alright, let's put together this team here. We got Noxious Fumes and Broken Arrows. I think I'm gonna roll with Almo in the front. Gonna throw in Kron the Undying as my potential last stand. And I'm gonna be using Screeching Vulture as well. Gotta slip in Queen Mycelia. Orc Sergeant is actually gonna go away. I'm gonna bring back Dr. Blight. 3 mana left. 2 mana for the secondary triage. Hopefully we can make it through this battle alive. Looks like a rather symmetrical battle. Grateful there's no blast involved. Really, really grateful I brought the Screeching Vulture along, because they're gonna do a mighty fine job of doing some sweet, sweet sniping to make the enemy team significantly weaker. And there we go. They're about to lose another healer. And thankfully, Almo will not be able to die here as long as Queen Mycelia and the princess can keep each other alive. Should be relatively easy pickings. And I'm happy for Flesh Golem to hang around in that front line, because it will make it easier. Who's Queen Mycelia going to heal? Excellent. She healed herself with her triage. That's what I need to continue happening. I think Kron's going to get his last stand on the opposing team. But that's okay, because I've got... Ah, dang. Lost my boosted magic reflection there. It's only a last stand with 12 HP, and bang. Here we go. Be nice to sneak an affliction in so Kron can not heal for one of the rounds here. Ah, didn't even need it. Excellent. Just catching up with the chat here for now. Yeah, I'd imagine that your time in the military would have made you a distinct coffee drinker, Sarge. It's one of those things. It's one of those things, though. Yeah, I get that. There's some stuff as well, you know, because someone you have respected for a long time has made something for you, it makes you enjoy that thing more and more. Into the next battle I go. It's Keep Your Distance and Noxious Fumes, so perhaps Llama Mage plays a role again, but I don't think so. Not with that team composition, which is Auric and then tons of magic almost constantly. I could do that, but it would not work very well. Let's go Lyanna. Let's go with Failed Summoner. Throw in Dr. Blight. I was gonna round things out with Opportunity, but that's not gonna work very well. Do we have any other scavengers we can bring? Fit the mold. Not really. Nothing that's going to be really long-lived. What about lots of health and low mana? Triage is a maybe. I think Earth Elemental's probably the better choice. And we can't play the 0 manas because they're melee. Well, that's thoroughly annoying. At least their back line has the potential to die of poison. And it will. And then I can afflict them once their Kelp Initiate dies, because their Kelp Initiate doesn't have cleanse. Sorry, Triage. It does have cleanse. Oh no, Dr. Blight didn't get in the magical ability. So now we're going to get overwhelmed by the cube's healing. So bye to me. No victory there. Yeah, it was a tough one. Kitty may have done something useful, but I would have needed something with immunity as well. I suppose that Kitty and Dragon Spirit may have worked there, but would have needed to find a way to do damage. Okay, we've got a very big variety of things from our opponent here. Most of them thoroughly annoying. They've got the Valnamore down, and they can't play Valnamore. Not Valnamore, Prince Renan. Thankfully, they haven't shown evidence of owning a Valnamore at this point. Death is potentially dangerous. Jotun's probably not going to be damaging enough. Let's go with Blue Splinter. We'll throw in Dr. Blight, and it's going to be Lord of Darkness. Let's go in the front line with a good old Genoshanus. And we'll go with the double healing. In fact, I'm just going to go with triple healing. And we'll throw... No, we won't bring Torrent Fiend in case they bring big damage dealers. Hopefully, this will be a nice little get up. Oh, they went with the redemption setup. This could work well in my favor. Thank goodness I brought that armor along. That armor is quite literally my savior here. That affliction is very unfortunate on Oceanus. Although that's about to not matter a great deal. Oh, those silences. Very brutal. Got the armor back. Not that the armor's going to do much. Gotta hit that Dr. Blight with poison. It's the only way I'm going to be able to win here. BC, just reading your message there about you spending some time with your sister there, Sarge, with the alpacas and the llamas and whatnot. I don't think ever in my life I'm going to be able to look at llamas the same way after seeing Llama Mage in this game. It's just, it's changed the identity of the creature in its entirety as far as I'm concerned. Got 302 rating points to try and get through in the next hour and a half at this point. We will see what I can do to do that. Here's a fun one. Fog of War and Keep Your Distance. I think I'm going to go with Jotun and Almo. Then I just try and spam as much magic as I possibly can, while also trying to keep Almo as alive as I possibly can. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I can't bring this guy as well. So 5, Tortosan Chief is a good idea, of course. Tortosan Chief is always a good idea. Let's go with a blind. And 2 mana. I'm just going to go with whatever's got the most health. I'm really sad that's not an amplify. Let's go with a Halfling Alchemist. So that's the order they will fall in. Let's see what's going to happen. Well, the only real magic reflect I've got to worry about is Cornelius here. I'm really glad I went with Almo, because Return Fire is going to be very nice and lovely. Looks like we're doing quite a bit of damage. That's welcoming. That Cornelius is really struggling. So is my Gin Inferni. But Cornelius is out of the picture now, and I've still got my healers intact, so that's excellent news. Great redemption. Fantastic redemption there. I think I got this. That scatter shot is concerning, also annoying. As long as it doesn't hit Gin Inferni again, I'll be happy. And of course, that's exactly where it goes. To my main damage dealer, right in their face. Like, not even to the side of their face or the other spot. Now it's looking less and less likely of a victory here. That triage, that Kelp Initiate, single-handedly. At least I only lost 4 points on that one. But already I've racked up 6 chests today, so that's going pretty quickly for me, which is very nice. Well, if we have the llama theme continue in Green Splinter, maybe we'll get an alpaca summoner or a camel summoner or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait. Super Sneak, up close and personal. I think this is an easy one. It's going to be llama. It's 14, 13, so 7 and 6. So Flesh Golem will take the lead and Hydra will go in the second position. Have the Furious Chicken in there as a little safety for the llama. What will probably end up happening is they won't bring anything with melee, and the chicken will end up getting a last stand and I'll lose. That's what I envision happening. Let's see if it does happen that way. It'd be cool to get a llama mage plushie made of llama wool. That would be fun. Hey DJ Bagman, good to have you. Okay, so Hydra does have the possibility of a last stand given their team composition, but is it going to go well? I'm afraid of all those thorns. On the bright side, it can't actively retaliate when it's killing them with its thorns. So that's a really positive outcome, I guess. But now it's dead. And I'll get the last stand, but Flesh Golem cannot beat Pelacor Mercenary and my Silic Infantry. At least I don't think that it can. Ooh, it might. It might just... It's going to. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to lose that. Okay. That is very excellent. 10 rating points. 4404. Rating not found. 296 points away. No. No, I wouldn't sue the crying baby with this voice. I'd chastise the crying baby. That's what it would be. I'd be like, why are you making noise? Stop making noise. You're annoying. Stop making noise. And I'd repeat it over and over again. Okay, we've got some weak magic. We've got some holy protection. I feel like void armor is going to be useless, but our opponent has been playing some Bounamore. Oh, I am tempted to go with Coral Wraith to this enemy team, even though it is a weak magic. Unless we go with some Repair Frenzy stuff. Maybe we go via Blue Splinter and do some repairs. I think that could work well. Let's do that. Let's boost up our armor with protections. So much protections. And then bring along repair. Bring along Dr. Blight. I've still got so much mana left over. I've got healing. I don't know about Tower Griffin. Let's get rid of Tower Griffin. Piercing. Yes. That can work. Ooh, Sandworm. Sandworm sounds lovely. And we'll go with the Harpoonist. This is a really bizarre team that I'm fielding here. Not sure about Wavesmith anymore. But I wanted that Protect. But what would I play in its place? Let's get rid of that and go Jin Oshanis. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of magic. That's an awful lot of magic my opponent has fielded. But they don't have any healing. Oh no, they've got Shatter. The Ice Pixie is coming for me. Oh, yuck. So much retaliation. And Gino Sharnus is in some serious trouble if he gets hit by those magic attacks continuously. So we've poisoned the Kraken. Now it's just a waiting game. Can Gino Sharnus out-tank? Why can't I hit this Kraken with anything? Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, Kraken's out of the picture. Now we can start to demolish the back line. No, we can't because we've lost our healing. Can we please poison Oshanis? I need that poison. I need that sweet, sweet poison, but no, that's an impossible situation. Ouchie, ouchie. 300 rating points exactly to Champ 1. And an hour and 20 minutes left on the clock. Target practice. Everybody has the snippety snipe. Really sad I can't play Dragon here. Maybe I'm gonna go with Death Splinter and just go with some cheap magical stuff in the hopes that cheap magic in a large quantity can overwhelm an opponent. Do I want to bring Ancient Lich? No, they're probably too slow. Let's go with Life Sapper, because we've got the double weaken going. We need some rust. In case they bring lots of armor. Three mana. What do we get for 3 mana as a tank? Let's go Crypt Beetle. They've got a fair bit of health. They'll gain Magic Reflect. All the enemy attacks are going to land in Life Sapper's face, though. Can we avoid that somehow? Not really. Oh well, let's go. That's no magical attacks at all. That's not helpful. The snipes are going to be hunting Chaos Agent, which thankfully I hit. And I'm very quickly running out of defense layers here. On the bright side, at least I've got shield and lots of armor. That'll surely save me, not with poison. Dang it. This is going to be a loss. Skip that one, and it's even more points away. Now I'm looking at the clock because I want to make sure that A, I don't randomly just ramble and my stream cuts off for you guys in the middle of me making some sort of sentence. But also I want to know how reckless I should be playing in the push for champion 1. Keep your distance and aim true. Well, good thing they can't play a Kraken. I am gonna go with Mimosa. Split the difference. Let's go Cthulhu, Phantom Soldier. Do we have headwinds? Not really. Maybe we go fast. Let's go fast. That's going to be too much mana to go fast. That's unfortunate. Who is a nice, cheapish? Lots of health. I'm already sorting by health. Let's risk Almo. Almo without healing is going to be defeated by Almo with healing. Sorry, Phantom Soldier. You're not making the cut. Dr. Blight's coming instead. 5 mana left. 3 mana left. Grenadier. Let's go Grenadier and hope that they don't bring Reflecty Man. If they bring Reflecty Man, then it's not going to be a fun time. Let's swap those around. Yeah, Darkest Mage is still going to go in that position. Yeah, maybe. Maybe this will work. I may be able to do something involving a victory here. I would be obligated to accept the challenges, but I'd prefer to keep trying to grind for Champ 1, given how close we are to the end of the season at this point. Call that selfish, because it is. Oh, this is working. This is working very nicely. I didn't expect this team to do as well as it did. I was channeling a bit of Bakawoni when I was putting this team together, because always they tell me Almo would be a good choice. And I rarely use Almo, even though it's one of my greatest cards, I guess you could say. So branching out and using some of these cards that I don't use as often as I should, and using Blue Splinter to win games today as I have is super rare for me. So I'm trying to branch out in what I'm throwing out into the battlefield. Looks like I'm becoming a little bit predictable here though. It's death, death, water, green, and then fire. Hey, welcome to the channel there, Jerome. Grad? Yes, grad. You've graduated. You've graduated from a non-chatter to a first-time chatter. So we are glad to have you here. We have graduated you into a chatter. Oh, us Australians tend to use that word cheeky so much. Whether it's something like a cheeky beverage, i.e. nicking off to the pub in a lunch break to go have a beer or a drink or whatever, or just cheeky in the sense of they're misbehaving. It's funny how the English language is used so differently by people from different corners of the earth. We got heavy hitters, we got Lost Magic. I think I'll be facing the weakened paradigm here from my opponent. Otherwise, I could go with Life Splinter, because it's Lost Magic. Yeah, I'm going to go with Shield Bearer. I'm going to use Shield Bearer even though it's only 20 mana, because I don't respect the decorum of the rule set. We will go with Celestial Harpy, we'll go with a Herbalist, we'll go with some Healer Heals, and then we've got 2 mana left to play with. I have not involved a repair. I don't think Armor Smith has a place in this particular construct. I mean, Herbalist probably doesn't have a place in this construct. Neither does Dr. Bly, as a matter of fact. Let's go Stitch Leech. And... let's go with a blind. And then we'll add additional speed to our team as well. So if Shield Bearer falls here, we lose. Pretty simple. Hey Gofar, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. Yeah, it's funny how much familiarity and similarity British slang and Australian slang have, obviously as the non-independent colony of the Commonwealth. That makes some sense as to how similar the vernacular is between Australian and UK English. I was going to say British English, but technically it's UK. Okay, I don't mind my chances here. I've got an opponent who's going to be throwing everything into Shield Bearer. Poison is slightly concerning, but we do have the Truth Speaker to cleanse. I think this one should be a nice little win for me. Yeah, TV's done a lot to sort of destroy the vernacular as well, I guess. Oh, come on, I need that heal on the Shield Bearer. Just. And Shield Bearer's gone. Their tank is very mighty. This could be very problematic if I'm not focusing my fire very shortly. Okay, fire will be focused. Oh, I don't know. Should be able to come away with the win, but they put up a really good fight here. Yeah, Stitch Leech did the trick, but so good. So good that I got that victory in. And 4-4-1-2. 288 points left. Where's that put me on the leaderboard? 149th. Oh, if I do end up making it to champ, as in champ 1, It still won't put me in the top 50. It'll get me close, but I'll be content to get those 288 rating points. I'll be trying my best. Trying my absolute best. Alright. What are we going to get next? Hopefully something I can spam my focus in, because it'll be really good to have the end of season, which is quite a few chests I've accumulated at this point. I think 70 something. Plus a nice little collection out of the daily as well. Particularly when it's a daily focus that's not the most common thing you'd have. So green splinters in, so return fire is a thing, but blue splinters out. So green makes a good choice. Blue we can ignore. Death is an option. That looks like the sort of team that could field, but it's only 30 mana. I think Llama Mage might be the go here. Yes, let's try that. Otherwise, is Chancius the option as well? Monsters with melee only. Yeah, let's go Chancius. Let's go Shield Bearer. We'll back it up with a Shatter. Ooh, Krallis. Yes. So much for doing what I thought was going to be an all-encompassing team of something, but this is what I end up with. I hope they don't go Mimosa. Oh good, that's not a Mimosa, but there's a lot of darkness and there's a lot of poison. There's a lot of poison because that's exactly what Waka does. Is, hi, I'd like to poison everything. However, I do have that immunity on Krallis. So Krallis might actually be able to do some saving the day. Oh man, the poison proc is insane. The lack of connection is also insane there. I am not confident of victory here. Of course you're going to retaliate. You always do, Lord of Darkness. Retaliation is your middle name. Well, on the bright side, can't be poisoned. On the dark side, they have so much damage. So much insane damage. That hurt, that battle. That definitely put me backwards. Just catching back up on the chat here. Have you watched Black Book's Untamed Sarge? That's probably one of my favourite bits of British comedy. It's just a certain excellent style. Black Books is one of my favourite shows. Stars Dylan Moran and Bill Bailey. And it's very, very excellent show. Oh, you need to go watch Black Books immediately after this stream. And if you love sort of dry, blunt British humour, you will laugh and laugh and laugh. It's fantastic. It's very intelligent humour as well. It's not the classical British sort of slapstick. There is some of the slapstick in there, but there's some really sophisticated, like, jokes that take a while to get to the punchline. It's really well written. One of my favourite shows. That and some of the old school, the Python stuff, or the Monty Python stuff is fantastic. I should be picking a team instead of talking about comedy, though. I'm not exactly qualified to talk about comedy. Aim true, reverse speed. I think I'm going to bring the green splinter out again. because everything can hit. In fact, we're going to go with Wizard of Eastwood. And we're going to go with the slowest people in the world. And there's no reason to bring Queen Mycelia here, so we're just going to spam as much healing as possible. Goblin Psychic, sorry buddy, you're out. No, I don't want Biceratops, I wanted Dr. Blight. And we need something to protect the Goblin Tower. Let's see if this works. Yeah, Hugh Laurie was really big here in Australia for many of his different shows. This is not going to go well for me. That's a lot of magic damage, and I don't have a lot of magic reflect. I'm pretty grateful that I brought this Goblin Tower along, because it's the only thing that they can't throw back at me. So come on, Goblin Tower, be the MVP that you know you want to be. Oh, you can't be the MVP that you want to be. Trying new foods is dangerous. That's an ambiguous statement, DJ Bagman. What have you done? And do you need someone to deliver an EpiPen to your home? Armored up. Lost legendaries. Ooh, 13 mana. Let's go. Llama. Flesh Golem. Oh, Llama Goblin Psychic. Really tempted by Llama Goblin Psychic. Yeah, no. Yeah, Llama Goblin Psychic. Let's go. Oh, Benny Hill. The only thing I get out of Benny Hill is the music. Well, I don't know how to render assistance to you, DJ Bagman. So look after yourself. Splinterlands and the stream is secondary. You've got to be selfish to look after yourself. Hopefully you've got someone or something available to help you out, because I wouldn't know how to help you based on where you're located. And I wait for my opponent to find their team and put their team together and do stuff with their team. There was a show, old show, Sarge. I think it was called Ripping Yarns or something along those lines. It was done by the Monty Python people, and I've only watched a single episode of it, but it was really, really good. Well, I'm not going to win this one, so I probably should have gone with the Flesh Golem and it would have been a draw and I wouldn't have lost those rating points, but hey, here I am, living to fight another day in another battle. And we have reverse speed again with odd ones out, but only fire and that available, so here we go. It's time for Grum. It's time for the grummiest Grum of the Grums. Do we have our repair? Oh, all the repairs are so quick. That's super frustrating. Let's go with that, and we'll make sure. Oh, we can't. Okay. Alright. Oh, we can't use Dr. Blight either. I wanted to use Zara and Ifrit. We'll go Tortoise Chief instead. We'll bring Flame Monkey for the repair on Grum. This is going to be all about keeping Grum as alive as possible. Flamesmith. Is Flamesmith able to do... It's 4 speed. Don't think I can fit them in mana-wise. Ah, you can't win. Let's go the Scavo Hireling. At least they've got camouflage. But then I can't have a heal. Why can't I have nice things? I'm gonna go with the Flame Monkey. I'm gonna risk it. Chuck Chaos Agent in on the back. Oh, I'm tempted by Phyrexia General actually. But no, we need healing. This team revolves around Grum and only Grum. Okay, let's see. Well, it looks like if I can connect, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a great time. Grum's going to have a fantastic time. Because all these little guys in the back are very fragile. Don't have any healing anymore, but look at Grum build. That double strike is dangerous. I can't afford to get poisoned. Watch me get poisoned. Okay, haven't been poisoned. Excellent. Grum domination of the world is complete. 10 attack to take out the 1 health survivor of the enemy team. Grum did his magic, or rather his anti-magic to be more precise. 9 focus chests, 76 for the season. That ends in 2 hours and 50 minutes. I won't be with you then. That ends in 4 hours. I also won't be with you then. I don't think I'm going to make it to Champ 1. Unless I absolutely just skip to results after playing every battle. Let's try and speedrun Champ 1 any percent. Just by spamming that end button. Any of you guys currently running through your end of season grind to secure a position or try and graduate to another league? You can certainly see that I'm trying. Lost Legendaries and Equalizer. And it's only Life Splinter. Time to bring in the Life Leech. As much as we possibly can. And time to bring all the resurrections, and we can't actually bring that many resurrections. Oh, that's upsetting. But we can go Shield Bearer. We can go... Probably makes more sense for Grandmaster Wraith here. Let's do that. Stitch Leech. Let's definitely use Repair. Shatter will be very useful. Healing, please. Thank you very much. I've already got this Truth Speaker in there. What was I thinking? Mana cost. Now, is it wise in poisons are going to be useful? Oh, this is a tougher team comp than I thought it would be. Let's go Renova. Bring that triage along. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's Wraith versus Wraith. so much magic damage on their side. I've pierced their veil. The bright side, there's no resurrections involved here. Beautiful. Managed to break through there. Now we have Stitch Leech leading the way. They're not going to survive for very long. But on the bright side, they're going to keep building health. The thing that's frustrating about my team composition here is my damage is very spread out amongst the enemy creatures. So it's a slow burn, but ends in victory. Good win, 32 rating, 110k achievement points. I don't know, I'm gonna call them achievement points, but still I can't crack through the less than 300 points to get there. A good bot deck. Drinking lots of water and breaking my deck into rates and a good bot deck. Is there no such thing as a good bot deck? Now I understand. Alright. Equalizer, Malay Mayhem. 17 mana. Green Splinters in. I don't have Thorns. 17 manas. Difficult to work with. Maybe we go Tarsa. Try and get that blast stuff to go well. It's a shame none of these guys have organic armor of their own. But we can play ant miners. And to be thoroughly annoying, we can throw Chaos Agent in, and then we'll go Scorch Fiend. And yeah, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna slip away from the microphone for just a second. And back with a drink. Because you reminded me, Mr. DJ Bagman, I should consume fluids, because I've not had all that much to drink today. So you can enjoy me drinking an entire bottle of water. I don't think I see very many bots in the league that I'm up to at this point. I'm not sure how I feel about this enemy team. I'm very troubled by the presence of the cockatrice. However, I'm very grateful for the presence of exploding rats in my team. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Exploding Dwarf. You did the brilliant trample. I am no longer troubled by the enemy team at this point. I don't think I could have picked a better team if I tried. That one there, that's what you're meant to do. Oh, very nice. 62 ranking points. Dethroning someone significantly higher ranked than I. And now, if I can do another 5 of those in a row, it'll be excellent. I think ECR regen should be linked to SPS staked or something along those lines. or the amount of SPS that's staked upon you as a player, or anything like that. It would encourage more people to lock up SPS, I think. Okay, we got target practice and noxious fumes, so I think I want to go for immunity via death. But dragon's available. Snipe is in play. Is there anything that's cheap that has return fire? I think... No, you don't have return fire. It's too expensive for... Is it too expensive for Almo? I wish I had some of the 2-mana summons. Almo with his immortality against poison would be really good, but you get totally destroyed by a Grenadier, which is something that I actually want to use. Otherwise, we can go with Onyx Sentinel, but they'll also get destroyed. Man, this is a tough team comp to build a team in. Or do we go for extra health? We can't go for extra health. There is no extra health. I think Death Dragon is going to be the best choice. Let's not give Snipe an option to play. So we'll go Dragon Spirit. And then you've got Scavenge and Opportunity. You've got Camouflage, so you're immune to all that fun stuff. And that's all I can fit into the team. I think I picked correctly. They've got immunity as well, but they've got no healing. So, can Dr. Blight bring in the goods? We need an impressive dodge fest by Dragon Spirit to succeed. Oh boy, it's not looking good. I'm just going to look away. Oh no, it's over. That was unfortunate. That was a loss of 20 rating points, so that's not great for my Champ 1 aspirations either. Let's continue. Let's go onwards. You can always burn it, Sarge. You got one of those Archmage tokens. I haven't looked into Archmage at all, and I have made it pretty obvious and open on my previous streams that I did used to bot with my alts, with my extensive card collection on my alts. And I stopped doing that probably 5 or 6 seasons ago now, I think. And now I just throw my cards, my excess ones of course, out onto the rental market to let other people do whatever they well please with them, and I just accumulate the DEC in return. Okay, what are we going to use in this one? We've got Lost Magic and Fog of War. 19 mana. I feel like being lazy and going with Llama Mage, but I don't feel like that's the most successful option I've got open to me. Let's go with Quicks. Lost Magic. Actually, let's cancel that and go with Lorna, Shield Bearer, and everyone who can keep Shield Bearer alive. There's an Armor Smith in there, and then Stitch Leech is going to be my damage dealer. No, they're not. Super Sneak. So who can be my damage dealer? There's no magical damage. It's risky using Grenadier, but here we are. And I don't know what's going to happen. Well, I could perish very easily. Since Grenadier is going to be my main form of damage. That return fire is going to be brutal, and Armor Smith is going to be sort of toggling between repairing the shield bearer and hopefully repairing Grenadier, but I think that was the breakthrough I needed. Grenadier lived just long enough so they can replete? I can't even speak properly. They can replete their exploits and continue to damage the enemy team. I believe Armorsmith, this little guy here, was the MVP in this battle for me. He did an outstanding job keeping everyone alive, particularly Grenadier. Grenadier was very risky, but managed to do the job. Just like that, 11 focus chests, 247 points to champ 1. It's my ECR at 81%, 77 season chests. Nothing I can do but keep playing right now. 16 mana, target practice, no healing, or life. Lorna required. Let's go Billa. Billa's really slow. I don't like this team anymore. Billa is the obvious choice. It's target practice. I could possibly take that out of the equation by using camouflage via Dr. Blight. Is it insane to use Jared Scar? Yeah, it is. They've got next to no health. They'd get taken out by magic very, very quickly. If only Clay Golem wasn't so slow. But they are so alpha. And they probably wouldn't be something that the opponent would expect. The Truth Speaker's pointless because there's no healing involved here. Oh, I feel like the other option, of course, is Pellicle Conjurer. Oh, we use Pellicle Conjurer as a decoy. And then we use Clay Golem. Come on, Clay Golem. Yeah. Because then everyone will target the Pellicle Conjurer because of the snipe. And we put that in as a roadblock. And then in case of sneak or other stuff. I don't know. I'm just making up this as I go. Chaos Agent. Yep. I'm glad we came to that same conclusion. They've also done the same thing with Pellicle Conjurer, but I've successfully poisoned them. Chaos Agent did an okay job, I think. That armor is thoroughly frustrating, though. Now, Conjurer's in some trouble, I think. Good miss. Okay, come on, Dr. Blight. Good hit. Poison is excellent. I've got enough turns to take down the Stitch Leech. Excellent. Just enough health. That one was pretty good match. Ah, and it was Jackie as well. So, another good scalp taken. I need to stop playing Life Splinter because I'm going to become very predictable. 223 rating points. 77 chests. It's going to be fun opening those chests tomorrow. Ditto the quest chests because I will likely be asleep when all of this ticks over. Got a dentist appointment in the morning tomorrow. Hooray. Yay. Which means I should keep drinking water because I'm not going to want to hydrate at all tomorrow. Okay. We've got Equalizer and Spreading Fury. What are we going to do here? Feel like Fire Splinter. Oh, that's painful. That's a very painful looking team. Oh, those death teams are so painful looking. I think I might go with Green Splinter for a complete change. Let's go with Obsidian. And we're going to focus on big magic damage. It's Equalizer, so it doesn't matter who I put in my front line. They're all going to have the same health. And for a 0 mana, I present to you the Fungus Fiend. No, we'll go... they're slightly quicker. Yeah, we'll do that. And we get a free res because of Spirit Druid Grog. This is what I thought would be coming my way. This is what I considered playing myself. This is why I wanted to go with as much nuking damage as I possibly could fit together. Seems like it may work. That blast is going to be very brutal. Lucky they didn't bring phase. Really glad I went with all magic. Don't know that I'm going to have enough health. I think I'm going to be okay now. That Phineas just looked very, very intimidating. I didn't bank on this. Neither did I. Go Go Gadget, Spirit Druid Grog. You were born for this. And they did indeed. Okay, 4505, 195 rating points. It's getting sketchy. It's my highest rank that I've had in an enormously long time. Champion 1 is just bragging rights at this point. Armored up, Malay Mayhem. There's a bit of everything here from my opponent. Is it time to go Magical Blue Splinter? Or Life? Bring out that Krallis. Actually, let's go Dark Horn. And the double triage effect. Double triage. Dark one. I'm sort of preparing myself for the anti-Kraken effect here. Malay Mayhem's a bit dangerous. So Dark One's gonna attract all the attacks. Hopefully they're magical. Sorry, Spirit Hoarder, I need an amplify. And I guess Halfling Alchemist. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, it wasn't Blue Splinter. It was not what I wanted to see. I forgot to bring a stun, so the knockout of Jin Murray will be useless. Yeah, that's not a win. Next. Yeah, Champ League is very competitive today. Very, very competitive. Yeah, I guess you're right, Bakwani. Champ 1 helps with a higher level reset, so I start off on a higher standing. Lost Magic, heavy hitters. Who's got cheap stuns? Blue. Blue Splinter is the go. Mainly for Dark Spear. In fact, they're pretty much the only good thing in the stun town. Almo's not going to do great. Oh, if they bring Shield Bearer, that could be troubling. 17 mana is probably a bit low for Shield Bearer. Let's go and be pretty aggressive. I don't know. I don't like this team, but I'm about to hit submit on it anyway. I might like this team again. That blast shield's going to be annoying. But I should be able to do most of the damage that I want to do before it comes into play. Oh, that's stun. Stun is brutal. Goodbye, Naga. Come on, Grenadier. You did a good job. Now you just need to somehow survive. No. GG. I don't think I'm going to get there. I thought I'd spare you all those coughs as I inhale water instead of drinking it, but I'm back after that near-death experience that you all witnessed. Exactly down the wrong pipe. But I've made a quick recovery. Maybe. You witness a man about to drown alive on Splinter. Maybe we'll go fire here, up close and personal. With Super Sneak. Yes, I will. because I want to use the blast set, particularly on Super Sneak, because there's no thorns in sight. I'm not sure what my brain is telling me here, but let's hit submit and see what happens. That's an interesting realign, and it's a fellow guildmate that I'm playing here. They've gone with the blast force damage too. Sad that I lost my way in. Thorns. Oh dear God, the thorns. But the scavenge is nice. That blast is nice. Oh, Scorch Fiend with the kill. Who would think Scorch Fiend could get a kill? I might do it again here. Oh, this is going to be very close. Good blast. Good kill. Bad retaliate. Oh, they were stunned. Oh, that was amazing. Hey, Butops, thank you for the raid. I was thoroughly distracted by that very close battle. And very close indeed in terms of ratings here as well. I reckon we probably started about the same. And that way. Defeating my guildmate Michael B there. With a team that probably didn't deserve to win. But here we go. Will we disappoint? 16 or 15 more new people coming over from Butop's stream with my endeavor to try and reach champ. Rise of the Commons, explosive weaponry. Commons and rares may only be used. Okay. Well, I think Life Splinter's going to be the best bet here, because we can isolate enemy attacks into a shield bearer, stack a whole bunch of triage. We got 2 triage, Chancius and Herbalist. Throw the cube in for good measure. That way they can protect themselves. Death is a threat to this strategy. Maybe we go with Death and we go with Mimosa to prevent that strategy from happening. Yeah, let's do that. Speed. We want the speedier dudes. Or do I dare go Deceiver? Actually, it's got to be Fire. Let's go Tarsa. Because that way, we've got all these retaliates involved. We've got a free blast, so let's go free blast. I don't have a heal. Let's just keep rocking the free blasts. And who's got the most attack? That's going to be fairly reliable. Sandworm. Why would I not bring Sandworm? Jeez. Okay. Risky times. Trying to go for the brute forciest of the damage. Need some retaliates to happen here. Ouch. Come on. No retaliate. Alright, Sandworm's back in business very majorly. Ouch. Retaliate, come on. Good. Miss is alright. Oh no. Oh no. At least I've got the speed. Oh yes, this is a win. You just need this one. This is the only one you need. If I can use my eyeballs properly. There we go. That's the only one you need. That was a very nice win. 45-20. 180 rating points to go. I need to keep stringing these wins together if I've got any hope of getting to where I want. Oh, that's rough. 48 mana, and they've got a Bountiful. Of course they've got a Bountiful. And I didn't even know how to counter that. Almo? Almo? Almo sent help? Send help, Almo. Let's send Almo into the fray. And I guess that means we need... Oh, Cripple's going to destroy him, though. Not Cripple. What is it called? Oppression. Oppression's going to destroy him. So we need to bring an Oppression of our own. Or we could just Kraken. But then all the magic damage is going to be so thoroughly absurd. I don't know what to do. Yeah, there's no good knockouts. There's no good stuns either that are actually going to be able to connect. Wave Runner, sure. That might hit. But in terms of stun, Blue Splinter's really low on the... We're actually going to hit front. I suppose sniping Narwhal might work against Kraken, because they've got speed, they've got piercing, and they've got stun. Whereas every other stun has a really low speed. I don't know. Let's go Ruler of the Seas, Spirit Miner. Try and get our speed going. Here's our Kraken. And then I've got not enough space to throw as many healers in as I'd like to try and keep them alive. Maybe I go Captain's Ghost. Just gamble. Let's gamble. It's going to be a loss. And of course they bring Almo instead of Kraken. That's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted to fight. Well, hopefully Captain's Ghost can hit Almo. Oh, not a chance in hell now. Look at that enraged Almo. 14 speed. I don't have Poseidon, unfortunately. Skip that one. Jump back into the queue. And try not to choke on some water again. I'll put it down the correct hole this time, my water. And I'm just going to move my camera ever so slightly. Frame my face in the center a little bit better. Ooh, Broken Arrows, 13 mana. Let's go. Llama. And a Flesh Golem. Could lose, but don't care. Cognitive load for this team submission is low. It's Mylor. It's got repair. I won. Surprising. I was going to take forever. Didn't want to watch it. I'm trying to speed run now in this last 20 minutes of my stream. Trying to speed run that champ rank. That was a good win though. Someone 200 rating above me. Okay, I lost. Ooh, Armor. Drake of Anorak. 24 mana. Kelia. What do dragons bring me here? They bring me good synergy with water because Scale Doctor. There's a double repair. Now we need stack that protect. Do we have a cleanse? We need... I wanted the 4 mana tank, but I might have to dump Wavesmith. And we'll go with Grenadier. That's got a repair, that's got a repair, that's got a heal. We need a stopgap there and really hope we're not up against sneaking poison. You're speedrunning your rent time. Well, it's not speedrunning the team select, it's going to be speedrunning the skip to battle. Making a quick assessment. Will I win? Will I lose? And pressing skip to end. And then either despairing or celebrating and then doing it all over again. My opponent is very clearly thinking long and hard about their team suggestion here, which is fine. They've got the full allocation of time. I think I might scrape through with a win. Nope, I did not. Wow, they're running their capture rate down to 6.89%. Now they're trying to speedrun. That was unfortunate for me. Straight back in I go. Alrighty. What is next? No healing, holy protection, time for some retaliation masters. Naga warrior, say hello. Retaliation. Ooh. Yes. Watchang. And Blasty Blast. Blasty Blast. Chaos Agent for some protection. Torrent Fiend in the event of a Jotun. What have we got? Oh, that's a lot of magic. That's a loss. Yep, correctly predicted. Speedrunning losses. I'm very good at that. Keep trying. That Champ League, so out of reach. It's 2 losses in a row. It's time for some wins. Broken Armor, Broken Arrows and Stampede. And we've got Lorna as a fan favorite of my opponent here. And they've got a Dr. Blight. They've also got a Llama Mage. Wonder if they've got a Mylar. Probably. And yeah, a Mylar team would fit really well here. Particularly because of Broken Arrows. So your only option is really to go with maybe no, not Oaken Behemoth. I'm just gonna do this, except that way around. Hope for the best. And close my eyes and skip and lose. Even though I didn't close my eyes. Drat. Alright. Stampede and Noxious Fumes. Speedrunning losses again. Immunity. Immunity or cleanse and triage. Let's go deep swimmer and hope they don't play mimosa. Or do I just play mimosa and then make sure? Is there a cleanse? No cleanse at all. Okay, maybe we go dragon with death. Then we've definitely got a cleanse. And we can roll Dark One, which means we can roll Corrupted Pegasus for that double heal effect. And that means triage is a go. Jin Murray. And another triage, which is very fragile. Never mind. Let's go for extra health. Okay. Don't know about this team. It's pretty elaborate. Hopefully, I can get a nice little break. And a win. A win, a victory, something glorious. I don't know. But I think it's going to be a loss. It's Kitty v Kitty. They brought a cleanse. I brought a cleanse. That's a lot of damage about to go into my Dark One. I want to watch this one. Oh, no. The retaliates. The madness. I do have that last stand on Diamond Dragon, though. Come on. Come on, Jin Murray. Do your magic. Farewell, Kraken. Scared. I'm afraid. Now my Diamond Dragon is very vulnerable. No, that's not a win. It's a win to my opponent. Okay. Close range. Odd ones out. Oh, no shield bearer available. Interesting. Let's go Mr. Wraith, who has naturally high armor. Well, we don't need Mr. Wraith if we're going to bring Void Armor, but let's bring Uriel. And you. And that's it. I just realized that's all my mana. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to look over there at that wall. That is a mighty interesting wall. I wonder if I'll lose. I think I might lose. Why do you think that? Because I'm playing 2 monsters in a 24 mana match. That feels like not enough monsters. I think you're right. I'm talking to myself. I mean, that's what all streamers do, but taking it to a different level now. I am not enthusiastic about my prospects with the team I've selected. My speedrun is a fail, I think. It's Champ 2 any percent, but I'll probably fall down to Champ 3, knowing my luck. I don't like that team. The only good thing I got going for me is that Void Armor. Amplify is completely pointless in the context of this battle. Yeah. 237 rating points. I'm not doing that in 10 minutes. shoulder is so sore. I'll get over it. I will have 10 more minutes of this torment. It's torment for you guys, not for me. It was just a whole elaborate ruse to say, hey, look, I'm going to get to champ, and then observe as I don't. 99 mana. I think this is going to call for dragons with the biggest speed that you've ever seen in the history of speed. We are going to go with death, and we're going to use swiftness because we got 2. We got 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 speed differential. Now we're going to look for any slows we can employ. Now we have a 7 speed differential, and now we have an 8 speed differential. Oh, man, I sound like a car salesman at this point. I'm gonna put Spirit Miner there, Supply Runner there, Lyra there. Let's see if this team can go absolutely bonkers with a massive speed differential. And force my opponent into just madly swinging their arms around. The strengthens are useful here as well. Don't even remember what the rule sets were. It's probably no healing, and I've spammed so much healing in this team. I don't know. Just gotta wait and see. Wait and observe. We'll get there. We'll get there. Come on, select the team. I want to know the outcome. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well, they're never missing. On the flip side, I too am never missing. But I didn't bring anything that goes trample. Oh, that retaliate sucked. And there's no chance of them missing with any of their attacks, unfortunately. So, goodbye me. That's going to be a clean sweep for the trample of the desert dragon, as I like to call it. Man, this lost streak, it's doing things to me. Earthquake. Yeah. It's Lum Mage. It's this guy. And with Blast involved, I guess we can put Dr. Blight in the back. And we'll throw these people in as tokenistic feeders for Dr. Blight. But Dr. Blight will die. The hope is that we can manage to get an affliction in that isn't going to be cleansed. We'll see. Yeah, I've got no idea what I'm doing at this point. I'm just putting teams in. I don't like the look of this enemy team. It's a pretty brutal looking team. Oh man, not good. That was alright though. That was not good. Right, here comes the last stand. If we can retaliate, that will be really nice. There we go. Hey, Splinter News, welcome. Catching me almost as I'm about to wrap up here. Got 6 minutes left. And it's Jackie again. Second time I've played them today, and I believe it's the second time I've beaten them today. But not beaten them handsomely enough to get to Champ 1. That will be an insurmountable obstacle, but we can play one more match and possibly get 79 chests. I don't think I'm going to try grinding after my stream here concludes. I think I'm going to take a rest from sitting in front of the computer, because of course I worked my day job in front of the computer all day. And I think I need to stretch my feet and my legs and all of those lower limbs that have been immobilized for much of the day. Okay, there's a Prince Julian in the house, and it's lost magic, so it's going to be Shield Bearer v Shield Bearer. That's pretty obvious. So let's go Shield Bearer. Let's go with the Chaos Knight. I'm going to just spam as many of my gold cards as I possibly can here. I need Mr. Sneaky Poison Man. Lady, rather. That is a lady. And what can we put in creatively for 4 mana? Actually, let's go... No, we can't do that either. Dang. Alright then. Let's go with the double heal. And hope that Chaos Agent, with their inspiration, or this other sneak, is going to do us something nice and lovely. Perhaps they'll go Green Splinter. Oh no, they did not go Green Splinter. Ah, it's Jace. It's Jace KW. Old school player. Let's see what happens with the battle of the... So many gold foils in this. Yeah, they're gonna win. I surrender here. They've got double res. I do not have any res. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's been a longer season. I wonder if the next season will be of the same length, or whether it'll go back to that 14-day period. It's been nice to sort of stretch the proverbial legs in terms of higher rating battles. But today's been a bit of a disaster. It's been a obvious attempt by me to try and force myself into a position where I don't belong, i.e. Champ 1. And while I haven't lost rating, I have gained rating overall today. I certainly haven't had any massive successes or repetitive scalp taking. Now I've opted for Llama Mage here, but it's probably the wrong choice with Keep the Distance. That's the rule set. Let's go for Deep Swimmer and Nova Reflections we can throw in. Let's go Lobstradamus. Lobstradamus in the front line, supported by Healer 1 and Healer 2, supported by Cleanse as well. Now, damage is required. Let's go Captain's Ghost and Tortoise Chief. Let's see how that goes. I am so glad I brought Return Fire along. So very glad. This might be a win. And here comes the healing. I'm going to skip this one to results because it's going to take longer than the time I've got left available in my stream. It's a win. Good prediction. And 79 season chests, halfway to champ. 15 daily focus chests in 2 hours of gameplay. Not bad. And now 69% ECR. Nice. That's it from me. You will see me again here on Thursday. We'll have Captain Huku in about an hour's time. That's all from me for today on Splinterlands TV. So I hope you all have a wonderful existence, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you.